You guys. I got off of the Louis Vuitton block list. My name is Brittany. I'm with LaidbackLuxe, and I do videos twice weekly. I do my luxury bags and what's in my bags on Wednesdays, and then on Tuesdays, I do different things that I've tried during the week. If you guys want to be part of the Laid Back crew, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the crew, hanging out with us, just chilling, watching some vids, trying some things, and messing around with this goober. Goodness gracious, he's rambunctious right now. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my pup. Also, to those who are returning, thanks. Welcome back. I appreciate you tagging along, sticking with me. My subscriber list is growing, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. We're on the road to 1,000. And I do plan on doing a giveaway when we get there. So definitely share with your friends, have your friends like, subscribe, and stay posted for, opportunities to win some cool things that I find along the way. So for those of you who do not know the story, I will post the video where I talk about how I was on the block list up here. I'll post that little icon. But I'll also give a quick synopsis. I pretty much did everything on like the Louis Vuitton policy that they told you not to do or what would get you blocked. And yeah, so I kind of go into details about that in the other video. So definitely watch it. But I finally was able to get my name off of the list and to purchase something. So not only do I have a quick little story time for you, I also have an unboxing for you guys. Yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm going to tell you the story. So if you guys also remember, I purchased an agenda a couple months back from the Louis Vuitton in Portland store. I had to call because I can't buy online, or I couldn't buy online. And I had a really bad experience with the sales lady or the sales associate afterwards. Like, I got ghosted, pretty much. My sales associate ghosted me. Right? Who does that? So 2019. But I was like holding on to this agenda, and I wasn't loving it. I wasn't liking it. I don't know if it was because I had such a bad experience that I just put a bad taste in my mouth with the agenda. So I called back, and first I called the 1-800 number. And I was like, hey, can I make a return? And they're like, no, you have to go through the store. So I was like, okay, let me just call the store. So this was back a couple months ago when you could call a specific store. However, now, because it's holiday season, if you try and call your local store, it's going to take you to the 1-800 number. So that's going to be something that's a little different and something to take note of. So I called the Portland store and I said, I really am not, I bought this agenda. It's not what I thought it would be. I would like a return label. And the lady who was helping me, the girl who was helping me was so nice and so friendly. I went to her, are you a sales associate? And she's like, no, unfortunately, I work in the back room. I used to be. What can I help you with? So I told her my situation. And first she's like, well, if you're on the resellers list, you can't get off of it. But I'm not a reseller. And so she's like, okay, you know what? I'm getting ready to leave. Can you contact me on day X and Y? I reached out to her on the second day of work and I said, hi, this is Brittany. I'm just calling, or I'm just writing to see if your manager is able to do something for me. I assure you I'm not a reseller. And this is what helped, because she did have to get her manager to do this. And I said, I'm not a reseller. I gave her my email address that I'm currently using for purchases. So I gave her my Italian profile. I gave her my Hawaii profile, which shows I've been making purchases all the way from 2005. And then I also gave her my mom's. I was like, here's my mom's list. Here's her information to show that, she is a collector as well. And I have been buying these items. So, we have an established relationship with Louis Vuitton. We're not resellers. 5 minutes later, she goes, you know what? Poop, you're no longer blocked. We got you off the list. You can order online. You know how geeked I was? I was so geeked. I can order online. Yay! You know how annoying it is to have to call a store and work with it? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not my first choice, especially since the store is so far away. I'd rather deal with the 1-800 and online shopping than having to call a store. So when she told me that, at first I was like, no one else has been able to do this. I don't know what's changed, but apparently they were working on some sort of policy to help people in my situation out. And yeah, it worked. So I had to try it. I waited a little bit because I was like, am I really not on the block list? Like, I don't believe it. So let me just try and buy something. So I did, and it came. That comes in the box like this. And I got a box, guys. I didn't get a ribbon, but I know there were people saying that they weren't getting boxes. I got a box. And I'm so excited because I didn't think I was going to get a box. And it came very nicely wrapped. Oh, and I did get a ribbon. They just didn't tie it on. They placed the ribbon in there so beautifully with a little card. And, sorry, my big-headed dog is moving the camera. So I got the receipt, of course. And it came with it came with? It came with a duster. Unlike my other agenda. And when I was talking to the sales associate, the new one, or the girl who was helping me with the return in Portland, she actually was telling me that they don't send them with covers, but this came with a cover. And it's so cute. It's so cute. This is the Paul agenda cover, and it is adorable. It comes with the S-Lock and some Vachetta lining. It's just very luxurious. It's a beautiful red on the inside. Oh, this thing is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. And I do like the fact that it's a cover, so I can put anything that I want in here, whether it's a diary or not. But I just love it. It's adorable. I'm really happy that I've been able to purchase, and I'm really happy that the experience, at least shipping to me, was good. It wasn't just thrown all willy-nilly in the box. Although the ribbon wasn't tied around, it was nicely coiled inside of the box, and everything was there that needed to be there. So that's really exciting. I'm really happy with this purchase. And I'm glad it came the way that it did. It was really fast. It wasn't that fast, but it was okay. It took about a week to get here, but it's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm so excited that I am not on the block list anymore, so I can make purchases online and I don't get the tax, since we don't have sales tax here. So that's also really helpful. I don't have to play the phone call around game to find states that also don't have sales tax. But it's beautiful. If you wanted to, you could actually get this in monogrammed or embossed and or hot stamped. And then, yeah, it's gorgeous. I don't know what else to say about this. It is slightly smaller than the desk agenda. It's a little bit bigger than the MM, I think, in my opinion. Slightly bigger, but it's still gorgeous. I'm actually going to go to Target to see if I can find something that fits in that today, or maybe tomorrow. But, and it's made in France. So this one's really nice too. I was trying to figure out where it was made. It was made in France, so that's always a plus. It smells heavenly. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm off the block list. So, the takeaway from that, because that's the main part of this, the takeaway from this is, if you have a sales associate, or if you have a long-standing history with Louis Vuitton and you got yourself on the block list by accident for whatever reason, reach out. If you don't have SA, you can try and call the 1-800 number and let them know your situation. But in my opinion, I think it'd be easier to go into a store and speak to someone directly, because it seems like the managers have a lot of pull in being able to help out clients and things of that nature. So I am really ecstatic. This is a short, sweet, simple video that I'm off the list. I've made my first non-blocked Louis Vuitton purchase. So that is really exciting, and it's gorgeous. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have questions, of course, leave those in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. Also, don't hesitate to stop by my Instagram if you want to chat a little bit more. I can give you some more details through my DM, and that Instagram link will be posted right there. So you can see and go over there and check it out. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. I hope you had a great week, and I will see you next week, Wednesday, for What a Bag Wednesday, and maybe I'll have something new to share. So we'll see. So again, you can get off the block list now. There is a possibility, but you do need to reach out and hopefully have an established account that can help a little bit too, just to get you off, because they're going to need some kind of proof that you weren't out there really selling. And for me, it was the fact that I have been collecting for years and I like these hard to find items, and we have a history with Louis Vuitton. So that was very, very, very helpful. I know it may not be the same for everyone's situation, but all I can say is it does not hurt to ask to be taken off the list. Just try it. See what happens. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe and ciao.